What is up, everyone? I just hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. Pretty awesome, am I right? Now, I said I'd do a Q&A, question and answer. Pretty basic stuff for 500 subscribers, so I'm gonna do that right now. I pulled up all the questions in the Discord. If you missed it, sucks to suck. All right, what is my favorite animal? That is a pretty basic one. Cats. I love cats. I have a cat. I don't like my cat. Well, I do, but I don't, you know? She's kind of evil. I can't really show my feet, but she attacks my feet, like, a lot. Do I have any main inspirations for GD creation? If so, who? Okay, that is a good question. Some of my biggest inspirations in Geometry Dash, I actually pulled up a list. Alright, Heion, you know, for gameplay, he made that one gauntlet level I'm blanking on the name of right now. Extinction. He made Extinction. I like his style of gameplay, and that inspired me a lot with how I make my own gameplay. Dansman, just because, you know, his gameplay's fun, levels are flashy, look cool, awesome. Obviously Codex, because like I like the cleanliness in his levels and how well they play. Laser Blitz, love his intensity, because a lot of levels they just lack in intensity, and it's kind of just it's not it. And I like Winter, just because I like how his levels they're clean, they're good, they're flashy. Those are some of my biggest inspirations for building. But the person who got me into creating was actually KFA Opitar. He made Flight of Space, and I played that when I was like in 6th grade, and I was like, yo, this level's cool. I'm gonna build levels of my own, and yeah, here I am now. Am I gonna do anything special for 1000? Well, yes, indeed I am. I'm going to be making a diss track on Rob Top. Obviously as a joke, because like, you know, I don't hate Rob Top. I don't really hate anybody, but I think it'd be funny just like to do some silly like diss track on the game developer, you know. I wrote down that I think are quite stupid and funny. You guys just gotta subscribe. You gotta get me there. I want to make a music video with it too, because I think it will go crazy. Have asks, who am I? I am Icarus WC, a design creator born May 9th, 2003. I quite frequently play Geometry Dash, Wizard 101,
I live
and
at
Minecraft.
308
Please
Negro
subscribe.
Road.
What's my favorite GD level? That is a hard one, because I like quite a lot of levels. There's not one in particular that's my favorite, because, you know, there's a lot of styles out there. There's like no perfect level, because, you know, I like the gameplay in one level more than the other, but I like the designs of that level more than one other. But honestly, a lot of Dansman's Easy Demons are some of my favorite because of how they play, and, you know, they just make you feel cool when you're playing them, which is why I also try to do when playing my levels. MR Neo says, can you please play and like all my levels? No. What got me into Geometry Dash in the first place? Asks Mecha Brain. Well, I was in 6th grade, you know, tiny, ugly little creature I was, and I saw some of my friends playing it, and I was like, yo, what's that game? They're like, it's Geometry Dash. I was like, oh, okay, that looks kind of fun. I should probably get. So then I got the mobile version a couple of years ago. I got it on my computer, and I got creator points. Here I am now. Fortnite Battle Pass. Ask why. Why not? Waterbound. If the Earth is the third planet from the sun in our solar system, then isn't everything a third world country? Yes. How many relationships have I had? I would say technically one. Like, we didn't label it as like a boyfriend girlfriend sort of thing, but like we did stuff together, you know, we liked each other, mutual, you know. Yeah, but we never really called it dating, so I don't know if that counts or not. How does a GD player have money? I have a job, and hopefully once I start making money on YouTube, all that money is gonna go right back into the channel. But yeah, right now I have a job. I work at a school helping kids with disabilities. It's quite a fun job. It's fulfilling because I like seeing them progress and eventually not need my help anymore, which is quite fulfilling because, you know, someone starts off struggling, they need your help, and eventually over time they, you know, they're able to work on themselves. Eventually they don't need me, which, you know, it's like a bittersweet feeling because they're like, man, this kid doesn't need me anymore. But then it's like, you know, they're doing fine on their own, so, you know, it's a good feeling at the same time. Ataz says, how do you, a GD player, have so much Riz? Do you have advice on gaining Riz? Bob7, that's where I get all my Riz. He hasn't uploaded in like 2 years. I think he got canceled or something. Bob7, Watch Lover host, or now called the Austin Show, used to be called the Rochler. Bob7, I learned all my tips and tricks from him. He was the mastermind behind all this beautiful personality. What plans do I have for future creator contests after this? After this one, I kind of want to do a boss fight creator contest, or my friend Zenobia, he suggested that they have to do a song that was made by a GD creator or someone that plays GD. I don't know, it's gonna be like complicated if I want to do that one. For now, I probably just want to do a boss fight one next. Obviously no promises because no one gets any advantages. Chicken or chocolate? Probably say chicken, because chocolate on its own does not taste good. Neither does chicken that much. I feel like chicken just is better, because if I eat too much chocolate then I get sick. That's not fun. My boy Optation says kiss anything for you. Oh, that's out of pocket. I ain't doing that again. Bro, why are my friends so weird? Homeboy asks, if I send you a video of me twerking in a tuxedo, will you include it in the video? How do you find content? I actually have a list of ideas on my phone for things I want to do, and I write them down. So whenever I'm lacking in a video or like want to make something, I'll look at that list and I'll be like, yo, kabam, here's a video. Which is hard when I only have 2 editors. So, guys, if you can edit my videos, I will pay you. Our Fallen says, what's a good tip at getting better at decorating? I would say watching live streamers build. Like, there's plenty of people who build in live streams. For example, Jonathan, GD, all very talented creators. Or watching building content on YouTube. I would personally recommend Building with Lemons. He goes into more detail, and it's a quite easy starter style, which doesn't require a lot of like moving triggers and like decoration blocks. What makes me host a creator contest? Honestly, I just really like this community. I like inspiring people to build, whether it's for money or just for their own creative ideas. Because even like for this contest, Dansman came back to creating. My favorite creator of all time came back to building after like 3 years to make a solo for this creator contest I'm hosting right now. Yeah, I just love seeing people create and what they can come up with around themes, restrictive themes. It's just a cool thing. What's my sexuality? I'm straight. I like women. What do you ultimately want to be remembered for? Can be GD, can be in general. All right, I'll answer both. In GD, I just want to be remembered as like a fun content creator that brought the community closer together. So I try to make like accessible, easy demons, and I want to be like remembered for making people's first demons, I guess. And in general, I don't know. I just want to be remembered for being that cool dude that does cool things. I also want to make movies. So if I like make a classic movie, like an Indiana Jones type of movie, like where people still watch it many years after it comes out, I think I'll be happy with that. Okay, this is my homeboy, DMD Vortex. I've known him since like 7th grade, like a year after I started Geometry Dash, right? GMD Vortex / Rob F. If you could change one thing about creating in Geometry Dash, what would you change? I would change it, and I'd change it a little bit, and I'd say making it building, I guess, more accessible. A way to make building faster, which I know is controversial because people hate like people who creator point grind, but I feel like if the 2.2 thing where you can like create a structure and then like it'll autofill or something like that, we needed that a while ago, because you know people who are slow but have good ideas but it's hard to execute. We need that. Yeah, that would be the thing I would change. I would just make building more accessible. Is there anything I'm not excited for or dreading about 2.2? Honestly, I'm not excited for 2.2 at all. I like, just give me a couple more like building triggers, a couple of new blocks to mess around with, and I'll be happy for like a couple more years. I'm not excited at all for platformer mode. I think that's gonna like mess up the whole creating system. Anyway, I have no interest at all for playing platformer levels. I don't care about platformer games in that style like Mario Maker. I feel like we should separate those two, but you know, still have them in option thing. Yeah. Noisy says, what is the GD creator / level that has impacted or influenced me the most? That is actually quite funny because I think obviously Flight of Space by KFA got me into building, but a level that influenced me quite a lot is a level by Pause. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It used the song Winter Sun, and I was like, yo, I think I can do that. And then I think it was it's probably just some Dansman level that was like, yo. Favorite song and or artist? Overall, I like a whole lot of songs. I like a lot of Linkin Park. One Step Closer, that's a really good song. I love Temanite. I've been listening to him before he even was like associated with Geom Trash. Not happy he's associated with Geom Trash because now his comment sections are just filled up with, oh my gosh, did you see the new level with this song? Oh my gosh, it's the this level song. And it's like, dude, it's off, you know? Ordo says, how's the girlfriend? Uh-huh. Good. Yeah, I have one. Cloud says, what or who inspired you to start YouTube? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's so many things that influenced me to start. I was like 6th grade, handheld phone, someone recording me. I would say like a lot of those like old Minecraft YouTubers like Sky Does Minecraft, Beijing Canadian. Like that's when I was like, yo, I want to be like them. But for like what started me doing Geometry Dash content, probably Dorami and Dansman, because I feel like they're the only like, I'm not gonna say good YouTubers, but like they bring the most energy. And for someone with me who has like crazy ADHD, like, yeah, let's get high. Astro Clips. What button in the editor do you mess with the most? I use copy and paste a lot. That's my favorite button for sure. Tex says, what is my favorite Minecraft biome? I like the what's it called, the sand one, but not the sand one. It has like the abandoned mine shaft. That one's cool. TEK Industries, what's your favorite thing to eat for lunch? Honestly, sandwiches, but like not sandwiches from my house, like Jersey Mike's, Subway, sub places. Noisy2 said, what's your favorite song in GD and favorite song in general? Favorite song in GD? Ooh, so many good ones. I don't know. I like a lot of Envy songs. Envy makes bangers. And favorite song in general, I like Eminem a lot. So Without Me. Here says, what's the most important to you in a level? Deco or gameplay? Without a doubt gameplay, because the game is meant to be played.
If it's not fun, why bother?
If you want something cool to be looked at, just make an auto level. I could go into this. I could make a whole video on this, honestly. My homie King Tony says, have you seen this man? Yes. Our Spen says, is Moai or Nerd Emoji better? I'm personally a Moai fan, but if the Nerd Emoji is good enough, I'll prove that. Skill-based or memory-based levels? Skill-based levels are more fun to me, but if I learn a memory level and actually like memorize, then I'll feel way cooler beating that. Which GD YouTuber could you absolutely demolish in a fight? Honestly, I mean this as humbly as possible. All of them. There's not a single one that I think could confidently even have a chance against me. Well, actually, no. There's two that would, like, stand a slight chance. For those who do not know, I'm a black belt in karate, halfway to black belt in taekwondo, and I've been fighting most of my life. Underneath, I'm huge. But for the two that could stand a chance would be Nopesta and Aeon Air, just because I know they have martial arts backgrounds, just like me. But if I could choose to fight a YouTuber like mutually, like for like to set up a fight, I would choose Woolsey. Woolsey doesn't know this, but I have one-way beef with Woolsey, right? Like it's not anything he's done, but like I have one-way beef with Woolsey because first of all, I get these ideas. Woolsey video pops up in the subscription tab. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Like, gosh, dang it, Woolsey. I do my interviews, right? And Woolsey does build swaps. You know, it's like a one-way competition to get to the big names first. Like for Kolak, Grenade of Tacos, there's a whole lot of people, and he's always like beating me to them. Do you cheese? That was a stupid last question. Like, what the heck? Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for 500 subscribers. Oh, please subscribe. I need to get to 1,000. I don't know how to do outros anymore. Subscribe.